Hey fam, welcome to my channel. My name's Mark and today I'm doing a video on a huge project that's been around on Shibarium quite a while. They're building exclusively on Shibarium. Now, that in the middle might just give it away, like brick. I think if you've seen that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about brick by brick, building exclusively on Shibarium. Now, just quickly read the mission statement, because it says everything about Brick and what it wants to achieve. Brick is here to help educate and guide the Shib army into Shibarium, utilizing the best decentralized tools and resources provided from official sources to grow Shibarium and global adoption. So like this mission statement gets me like super bullish. I mean, I'm already bullish on Shibarium anyway. But for brick by brick, I'm looking at this as like these guys are trying to onboard as many people as possible, primarily going after the main target audience, which is going to be the easiest audience to onboard. They're literally creating a sales funnel to the perfect audience, to the perfect project. So like Shibarium itself is built by Shibarium. Shibarium has got this huge ecosystem. They've got this huge community. They've got thousands, tens and thousands of holders of Shibarium. But a lot of those people, they've bought on centralized exchanges. They don't necessarily know what Shibarium is. They might vaguely know what it is, but they're not fully educated on it. And this is where brick by brick comes in. It's making a platform where it's easy for those people to come and find Shibarium and realize the potential. And I just want to jump across and just go to DeFi Lima just to give you just some like ballpark stats now. The overall TVL across all blockchains at the minute, bear in mind we're in a bear market, it's about $40 billion thereabouts. Ethereum itself, TVL on Ethereum is 22.6 billion. Now, the closest comparison I can think of to Shibarium is Pulse Chain, because Pulse Chain is like a relatively new blockchain. Now, the TVL, what they have is 223 million. So if you look at 22 billion, like 222 million is a long way off. Like it's not got that much adoption. So Pulse Chain's early. But then you look at Shibarium. Shibarium's not even got $1 million of TVL. So everyone that's here now, everyone that's forward thinking, that's innovating, that's building, that's growing the network, you're growing your net worth and you're doing it at a time where the Shibarium ecosystem is tiny. So everybody here now is going to benefit so much. We're not even at 1 million TVL. We're literally like, what, 220 times until we just get to the point where we're at Pulse Chain. And believe you me, right, like Shibarium has got this massive pull. Retail investors love Shibarium. There's something about meme coins. Now, this is not a meme coin and it's not a meme chain, but it's built on the back of a meme coin and it's bringing in so many eyes onto this chain. So like brick by brick doing what they're doing, going after the Shib army particularly to bring them in and get them on board with Shibarium. And it's an easy sell. That's what I mean. It's the easiest sales funnel you'll ever have, because once they realize the opportunity that's here and they realize how early they are, like the returns on whether you're investing or building are just insane. So the first initiative, Brick by Brick, will create educational graphics to help new investors successfully bridge to Shibarium and begin their trading journey. There will be a percentage of tokens set aside to reward exemplary community efforts in the onboarding of new investors or content creation. That sounds like it could include me. All rewards will be voted upon based on the token holding percentage. Brick is a decentralized governance token. Initiative 2. Brick by Brick will support and help bring light to Shibarium projects with good intent. Those who truly bring value and increase the reputation of the blockchain can gain access to the network we have and will establish. BrickDAO will prove pivotal in seeking, vetting, and proposing eligible projects. Initiative 3. Brick by Brick will support and help bring light to developers who aspire to bring innovative technology to the Shibarium network. BrickDAO will provide funding to chosen developers through a voting process and help drive superior development on the blockchain. So just going over that, like just breaking it down into like really simple layman terms, like brick by brick is rewarding everybody for growing Shibarium. It doesn't matter if you're some guy who's pushing out tweets, maybe you're writing Medium articles, maybe you're creating Reddit posts, you're doing threads on X, or you're like me, maybe you're creating video content, or you could be someone that has got a connection to a project that is looking for somewhere to build, or you could be a developer. Whatever you bring, you if you go through the brick by brick system, you're going to get rewarded for it. And I think it's beautiful because it's basically incentivizing everybody to grow Shibarium. And in doing so, you get recognized by the brick by brick team, you get recognized by the community, and at the same time, you can get rewarded for it as well. So, and there's a lot in there to unpack, and I'm sure we'll get into a little bit more as we digress a little bit further. I also just want to touch on the brick token itself. So, like looking at the tokenomics, we've got 1.5% going to bone rewards, we've got 1.5% going to Shibarium adoption. I'm gonna I just flick across to Dex Tools because then you can see like all the live figures. So there's a total supply of 100,000 tokens, which that's quite low for a token. It's got a market cap of just under 400k. The liquidity is 34k, which is a really healthy ratio. There's 625 holders, which for Shibarium, that's a nice holder count. But when you zoom out and you look at like the broader ecosystem, so it just gets you a bit bullish on how early we are into brick by brick, but and Shibarium in general. Now the taxes themselves, it's 3 and 3, so it's the same going in as it is coming out. So everyone that holds brick is actually rewarded in brick too. So I'm just going to quickly jump across to the brick app. So here I'm not connecting my wallet, but you can see straight away. You connect your wallet, tells you how many brick you've got, tells you how many rewards you've got, and how many pending rewards you've got. So just by holding brick, you're going to be rewarded for holding it in bone, which is nice because then you're earning something in the native token of the chain, not the native token of the project, because then you're not like kind of putting any sell pressure onto brick because they're getting paid out in bone. So on top of the holders getting 1.5% back in bone, then you've got the remaining 1.5%, which is going to be allocated to the Dow Wallet. So I just want to touch on the Dow Wallet itself and where the 1.5% funds go to that go into that wallet. And there can be a multitude of things, like you got marketing, development, rewarding community members, buybacks, LP, even project investment, technology investment. Now, how that money is spent, how it's decided where the money goes to is done via the Dow. Now, the Dow itself, it's made up of a group of people. Now, the more brick that you hold, the more voting power that you've got. Anyone that's got over 500 brick gets into the TEF Foundation. Now, that plays a pivotal role in implementation of all the polls. Anyone that's got any brick at all, one or above, you have a say in how things are done. Now, you can do suggestions or ideas. You can post them into the Telegram. They've also got project proposals. So if you've got a project that you think is a good idea, you can submit all the information, pay a small fee, upload like white paper, pitch deck, and what have you. Send that in. Now, if they like what they see, they can then vote and they can put it forward and do AMAs and decide if it's a good idea or not. So there's a lot of things happening within the DAO itself. Now, there's a lot more into it than that. It's probably a video in itself, or maybe like a white paper perhaps in itself. But yeah, there's the community gets a say in what happens within brick by brick. And I think that's an amazing thing because typically things are very centralized and they run by very few people, whereas this has got like all the holders what can play a big contribution into the decision making of what happens with brick by brick moving forward. So if you want to get involved in brick by brick, if you're not familiar with brick by brick yet, now what I would suggest is head over to the Telegram. So the Telegram chat is very, very active. There's always plenty of people. There's always plenty of conversations going on. Any questions that you have, there's plenty of people there that can help you out. So this is the Telegram channel. I'm going to put a link in the comment section. So if you're not following it, you'll be able to find your way here. I was basically letting them know that I've just recording a brick by brick YouTube video. There's a lot of activity in this chat, depending on what time of day you're here. Now, you will notice there's almost 1,200 members. Now, if you remember earlier, I was showing you the hold account for Brick Token, and I think there's about 640. So if you think about the community to holders, it's like a 50-50 ratio, which is pretty good. So a lot of people that come in, 1 in 2 of them people decide that Brick is a good community, a good project, and something that they want to put the money into. On that note as well, I'm just going to show you how you actually buy Brick as well. So I'm just going to jump across back over to the website. So now we're on the website. On the left-hand side here, you've got the how to buy. So you click on that how to buy. You basically copy the address. And then you click buy on DogSwap. That'll then take you here to DogSwap. And literally you select you connect your wallet, obviously, select your bone, select your currency that you want to get, click in paste. Brick is there. It's already been added by myself. And then you just put in the amount of bone you want to do, and then just a straightforward swap. It's that simple. So not financial advice, but like everything on Shibarium, the projects that are building here, the ones that are innovating, the ones that are like forward thinking, because you've got to be forward thinking to build here because the volume's so low. You've got to be the foundations, the building blocks of Shibarium, and no more so than brick by brick. So I'm going to put all the links in the comments. So if you've not got all the details to hand, like the RPCs, like the website, pretty much what's just up here when I scroll, you've got a lot of information on brick by brick, which is right here. I'm going to put all that in the comments as well. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment in the comment section. Jump across to the brick by brick Telegram community, because there's lots of people in there willing to help. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with as many people as you can, because we want to onboard as many people. We want to do what Brick by Brick are doing. We want to do what the mission statement says. We want to onboard as many people as possible, and you can play a role in it. By having this video, you can create YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok off it. You can share it on socials. You can spread the name about and get people into Brick by Brick. Get people over to Shibarium. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.